Hey everybody, my name is Terri Santiago and I am coming live. And if you're watching this live video, drop a number 1, and if you're watching a replay, drop a number 2. So typically I get on here and I'll do like a makeup video or something. So this is just something different. Actually want to get on here and just kind of talk about the lies that we tell ourselves. So hey Kim, you might still want me to come over and drop off your stuff tonight, Kim. But anyway, I wanted to come on here. This is my daughter, Elena, and she wanted to get on here live with me too. So we're doing like a mother-daughter duo thing. So if you're all craziness in the background, it's my kids and my dogs and everything, so don't mind. So what we wanted to we named this video is the lies that we tell ourselves and how we can overcome it. So some of the lies. So what are some of the lies that we tell ourselves? So if you ever tell yourself lies that maybe you don't think they're lies, but they're actually lies and deception that we tell ourselves that actually hinder our growth in life and just hinder our growth to be able to just advance and be more at a level where we wouldn't normally be if we weren't telling ourselves these lies. So if you ever told yourself a lie, drop a sad emoji down in the comments below. But I wanted to talk about some of the lies that we tell ourselves, especially women, so I know my videos are geared more towards the the ladies, and I know some of the lies over the years that I've told myself, and I know a lot of other women can relate, is that we're not worthy enough, that maybe we are not pretty enough, that our bodies aren't, the way we want them to be, or our body it's not like hers, or, we don't have, I want her nose, or, well, she's got prettier hair. It's always something that we want to change about ourselves, right? So, or that nobody cares about us and nobody truly cares about, your heart's desires and things like that. But they're all lies, and a lot of them stem a lot of times when we're younger, in our environment. And not to say that our parents brought us up in a bad way. Some of us have, not had parents, or some of us have been brought up in a bad situation. Some of us have, good lives and stuff, and a good childhood. But maybe over the years you struggled with, going to school or being around certain friends, or somebody telling you something about yourself before, and you started to believe it and started to think that, what they're saying is true, and you really start to believe that about yourself. And I know that can even carry you on into your adulthood, and even in your workplace, or in your relationships, or in your businesses, and you think that you're not, you can't add any value to anybody else's life. What do you have to offer? What kind of value can you give? And it's just false. So I just wanted to pop on here, and Elena wanted to talk and say some of the ways that we are actually, cared about and stuff, and just, hear from a teenager's perspective.
Okay, so, honestly, from, what I've experienced in the past and stuff, you can't let other people bring you down, and, you can't tell them stuff that's going to make you believe it, that's, negative about yourself. We can overcome this, in so many ways by, you could be around, other positive people that don't put you, in that position, that makes you feel like you're less than them in any way. Because God made us all, who we are for one reason, and that's, important and stuff. You shouldn't have to, want to change who you are just, so you can impress other people or anything. You can also read other books or whatever, or go to a support group if you're having trouble or whatever, keeping yourself positive and stuff, and just other people bring you down and stuff. So you just want to be around other people and have good friends that are going to treat you right and stuff, and that won't bring you down in those ways, because if they are, they're not your friends.
Yeah. And that even goes with us adults too. I know that sometimes, if I'm around somebody that's a Debbie Downer, or just sucks the life out of you and the negative energy, it's they can bring you down. They make you feel not good. If you're ever around somebody that just is an emotional cancer to you, you know what I'm saying? And you got to weed those people out of your life and put yourself around somebody that's positive and that's uplifting and encouraging, and, read, personal development books, which are key. And I've been reading them so much in this last year, of just how much of the negative things that we tell ourselves every single day that aren't true, but we are loved, and we are worth. sorry, I had a phone call, that we are loved and we are worthy and we are all beautiful. You know, we're all human beings, and who are we to judge anybody else for the way they look, or for just something that they can't even help themselves, you know? And everyone has their own journey to walk on in their own life. And even with me, like with business, because everyone that, you know, pretty much in my network, they're network marketers, they, you know, they're in the same kind of business I'm in, but maybe a different company and stuff like that. You know, that will carry on into your business feeling like, you know, I can't do this. I can't get to the top. I'm no good. I wish I could be like her, or, you know, and you really shouldn't compare yourself to other people. It's really something within yourself. Hey, how do I say it, Nakia? Am I saying that right, Nakia? But it's really, you got to tell yourself you're worth it, you know, and if it's your faith that gets you through, you know, whatever your faith may be, then that's what you got to lean on and stuff. And you got to tell yourself that you are worthy, you're loved, you're beautiful, you can do this, you can move on and stuff. If I believed all the lies that were ever told me in my life, I wouldn't be here doing what I'm doing right now, going on live and putting myself out there in a vulnerable situation, and you know, for me to be talked about, you know. And then you got to get to that point where you can't care what people think, you know. And that's what I love about just being around people that are positive, because, you know, you're always going to have naysayers, and you're always going to have those people, whether you're my age, which I'm 35, or you could be her age, which she's 13. You know, it starts a lot of times when we're young and when we're in school and when we're, you know, around a whole, you know, group of people that are just tear us down emotionally and break us down. Or, you know, sometimes you're in an awkward state in your life, and you know, you go through changes in your life, and people, you know, even for the younger generation, you know, you get teased and all that, and it's just something that's just not true. And we're all beautiful and loved, and I just wanted to say thank you, like, you know, especially to my network and the people that support me, and always reaching out and giving me positive comments, and, you know, tell me they love my videos, that they, you know, they can totally relate or whatever, you know. And that's one thing, like, personal development. I don't know if you guys ever read a personal development book, but just like Eric Worre, he's a good one. Tony Robbins. There's so many people that where you could read these books, and I never realized the extent of how helpful they were to really think outside the box. Like, we need to think big. You got to think big, because if you don't, you're always going to be in this closed, small-minded box. You're never going to move forward, whether that's in life, your business, whatever it may be. And I know for me, I don't want to stay stagnant. I want to move. I want to keep moving on and just progressing up, you know, and but also keeping my faith and my heart pure and my intentions and motives good. And I truly believe that what you put out is what you get back. So if you are putting out positivity and love and kindness and stuff, that's what you will get back. So I just wanted to hop on here and just say, if anyone's down, unmotivated, feeling not worthy, not loved, that you really first, you need to get rid of the negative people in your life. You need to associate with people that are going to uplift you. Just be of good company. It's so true. When our parents used to tell us, you are your, you know, the company you keep, I used to think, yeah, whatever, like, you know, but it's true. It's true. And my daughter's finding that out right now. You know, we're going through this process with her where, you know, maybe there's not always these good friends for her. And I'm just telling her, like, you know, and she's like, Mom, but they're my friend, you know? And it's like, no, like, they're not your friends. Like, you are lucky if you have a handful of true, real friends, okay? But you got to really learn and teach them, obviously, when they're young and even younger than this, that they're valued, they're loved, they're important, they're worthy, and all that good stuff, you know? You're such an awesome role model and an inspirational woman. Stay united. Oh, Tiffany, thank you. See, it's stuff like that that even builds me up, you know? We all need that. We all need that good, positive compliments that we get from each other, you know. And I think as women, we need to just empower one another and not tear each other down. And same thing with Alina, you know. This is my 13-year-old, you know. Those that know me, she's my Well, we got Aislinn, she's 17, going to be 18. Elena, she's 13. I got my son Javen, he's 11. No, actually he's 12. I'm sorry, he just turned 12. Juliana, who is 9, and then Jayla, who is 6. So we got a full house, all at different ages, all going through completely different things. And I just thought we wanted to hop on here and just talk. She's like, Mom, I want to get on and do a live. And I'm like, you know what, go ahead. So do you have anything else you want to add?
No, like, just like that you can't let other people bring you down, because if you do, like, it's going to follow you through your future, and it's going to, like, come back at you in the future. So, like, my mom, like, she hops on here every day, and, like, there's so many people out there that can bring her down, but she does it anyway because she doesn't care what people think.
Yeah, well, I'm working on that. I wouldn't say I 100% don't care what people think, but, you know, it's something that as you get stronger and you move forward, you start to care less and less. And another thing is, we all have things in our past. So that's a big one for me. And that's another subject we might touch on. Like, I have a past that people could judge me on and say things in my life that I did where, you know, it's funny because years later, you'll still hear about it. And it's like, your past does not define you, you know, because every single one of us had some skeletons in our closets or something that we're not proud of that we done, that we wish we would have done different, but it's only made us stronger, and it's only been a part of our testimony. So I look back on that, and I can help and talk to people that maybe been through the same thing I've been through, and help and inspire them, and to know both sides of it and know on the other side coming out of it and stuff like that. So there's so much that you can do, and even there's always someone out there that can always use a positive compliment, a kind word. I know we live in a nasty world with some nasty people, and that can really challenge us. You know, I'm challenged a lot, and there's times that I may say or do things I'm not proud of. You know, we can all relate to that, you know, like, why did I do that? Or why did I react like that? But life is a learning progress, and you know, we don't have to do this alone. We can band arms together with those that support and are loving and positive with each other, and just become stronger as a team, you know. So I just wanted to hop on here, and I just felt led to share about, you know, the lies we tell ourselves, and that, you know, between your faith, and if you don't have faith, then, you know, maybe it's something that you really should look into. And but I'm not, you know, want to talk religion here, but for me, it's my faith is in God and stuff, and it's a everyday walk, you know, and surrounding yourself with just positive people, you know, telling yourself that you are loved and worthy, and that you can do this. So you can apply that with anything in your business and in your regular life, in your relationships. You know, you don't have to settle for less. You know, we you know, we don't have to stay complacent and stay in the same lane that we've been in. You know, it's almost like you're on a hamster wheel of life, and you're just going around and round and round, and you think, is there more to life than this? Is there more? You know, follow your dreams. You know, don't let anybody tell you that your dreams can't happen, or, you know, it's like the law of attraction. I believe in that. I believe what you put out into the universe, you know, is what you get back. It's almost like karma. You know what I mean? You give out bad and evil fruit, you're gonna get it back. You know, you put out good, tasteful, positive fruit, you're gonna get that back. You know, and you just want to attract those into your life, and people into your life, and things into your life that are going to be good for you, good for your soul, good for your well-being, and for all of that. So I just want to say thank you for popping on, and thanks, Elena, for hanging out.
No problem.
All right, and we will see you next. And if you find value in this, please share this video, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.
Bye.